Turner, 7, Mensa Kinch, 8, Dave Meese, 9, Nick Turton, 10, Marvin Nisbet, and 11, Luke Shearer. And the starting lineup for the Lions tonight, we have 1, Joe McCormack, 2, Greg Marriott, 3, Julian Layton, 4, Captain Chris Smith, 5, Nick Hall, 6, Ashley Lynch, 7, Jason Foster, 8, Alex Brown, 9, Nathan Benja, 10, Kieran DeBrower, and 11, Elliot Reeves. Again, the referee is Mr. Liam Corbett, ably assisted, I'm sure, by Mr. Michael Slater and Bradley Toppy. The Lions are next in action, as I said, on Saturday when we travel to Westfields. We will be on the coach. It is £15 a seat. Don't miss out.
We're at the town ground where Heanor have just beat Sporting Khalsa 2-1. With me I have manager Glenn Clarence and both assistant managers Steve Huntington and Steve Hamilton. Glenn, obviously we're playing a team with certainly classed as our rivals in the league. I know we've both maybe had equal starts. Tonight it's a great game. I think we deserve to win it in the end. Are you happy with it?
I am definitely turning to Steve Huntington. Disagree with you, Tony. I don't think it was a great game. And I don't think we definitely deserve to win it. I think we won the game tonight simply because of the things that we've been working on in pre-season. So as previously said, yes, there's no, or maybe one, but there's not 5 or 6 marquee signings. We've not got a massive budget. We've promoted a few kids. We knew what we had to work on, and I've just said there, we wouldn't have won that game in our first season, our second season and our third season. No chance at all would we have won that game. We've won that game. In fairness, we said at half time we need to get another goal and then protect it. The lads ended up protecting the 2-0 lead for 48 minutes. The second half to the fan will be boring, I'm sure. Boring in patches for us, but we didn't need to go and score a goal. We needed to manage the game. I thought we did it a bit longer and a bit close to the bone that we'd have liked. But it's about getting 3 points, and that's what we did. And that's, again, I'll repeat myself, Tony, we wouldn't have got 3 points in a game like that against opposition like that last season, the season before, or the season before that.
Brilliant. Okay, Steve Huntington, does that mean, going on from what Glenn said, does that mean that pre-season preparations were right this season, that we're starting to get our identity as a team to be able to go and grind out results like that?
Yeah, well, you'd like to think so, but you can't just do it once or twice. You've got to do it consistently. We've done it tonight. We've done the ugly side of the game, the dirty side of the game, where you just got to dig in and you've got to waste a bit of time when you've got the ball, and you've got to slow things down, and you've got to change the tempo of the game to suit yourselves. And I thought we did that. I think the referee helped us at times as well. But like what I've said to the lads when we've just been talking before we've come on air, when we rocked up here at 6 o'clock tonight. What do you want? You want 3 points. Yep. How you get them is irrelevant. You want 3 points. We've got 3 points. So delighted with the result. Wasn't a great game, was it? Let's be honest. Didn't really enjoy much of it second half, but there it is.
Come on then, Al. Do you have a phone? Right back there. Show me. You watch.
Okay. I think on past history, we need to obviously be careful with what we say here. And I'm sorry, I'm coming to you next, Steve. We know you love match officials, and I'm sure that when
didn't throw a water bottle.
I'm sure when the people at the FA see how many cards and various things there was tonight, they'll probably listen to this. So let's be careful. Let's just look at the game overall. There was at least a dozen cards across two teams. There was a red card. There was decisions given for diving when there was probably a Khalsa penalty in that. What sort of reflection does that give on a game where two teams have gone toe to toe and battled with each other when people will see that there is maybe a dozen cards in there?
Well, it certainly wasn't a dirty game of football. We've just spoken to the assessor. The assessor himself has, according to what he said to us, said things were a little bit strange.
He was a referee's coach, not the assessor.
Was he? Referee's coach.
Yeah.
But whatever it was. But anyway, forget all of that. It wasn't a dirty game of football. There was probably a dozen cards in that. I don't think it warranted that. But we're not really interested in that. The only thing that matters to us in any game of football is that we get 3 points, and we've got 3 points. Probably not in the manner we wanted to, but however you get them, you get them. And they will be a force this season. They will be up there. They're finding it. They're slowly getting the rhythm. And second half, they showed what they're all about because they absolutely peppered us. But yeah, 3 points is all that matters to us. Nothing else matters.
Okay, Glenn, I can see you waving at me there, talking about the game and maybe the discipline. I'll pass it on to you.
Yeah, probably alluding to what I said before, Tony, and our preparation in pre-season and us in the past. I think I've said on here before previously that you have to play to the conditions. That's not just the weather, that's referees and officials. And previously in previous seasons we've been on the other end of that. So that's what we're pleasing to know, and that's why I'm proud of the lads, because the second half and even the first half we've had a bit of luck in both boxes. They've probably had no luck in either box. But that happens, and it's happened to us numerous times. We've been on the wrong side of referees' decisions. We've had that to us recently. Yeah. The point is, and again, we're not going to talk about it because we get in trouble. We've said before the game, and we've certainly said at half time, that in our opinion, and as a management team, that there's someone going to get sent off tonight, or possibly a penalty. Make sure it's not us. And that is part of managing the game. And that is, again, it's not great for the fan to see, but that's what's won us 3 points tonight. That attitude.
Okay, Steve, we're looking at Saturday now, going on to Westfield, a team that have come out the traps fairly well this season. There's a couple of red cards actually in that one. I know we're going back to discipline. They're a good side. What are we looking forward to on Saturday?
Well, they're better than a good side at the minute. They've won again tonight 1-0, so they've played 4 and won 4. They're romping away at the top of the league. Long journey for us, longest journey in the league, I think. Is that right? They're flying. We're very slowly finding our rhythm. I don't think we've played well tonight. I thought we played much better, possibly at Coles Hill, and I thought we played very well on Friday night. But I don't think we've played well tonight. But we've won the game. So, what am I wanting? What am I expecting? I expect us to go there and be competitive. I expect us to go there and not get beat. That's not being negative. That's we're not saying that we're going there for a draw, but we'll go down there and we'll try and give a good account of ourselves. We'll try and keep doing the things that you've alluded to tonight. Be consistent in those things in our application, and we'll continue to learn. We're a young side now. We're not an experienced old head side that we've had in the past. We're a young side, young lads who are learning the trade, and we're trying to bring them through. So if we can go on Saturday on the biggest journey that we've got in the league, and we can come back with something. It'll be a nice journey back. If we don't, then we'll have to reassess things from there.
Brilliant. Okay, Glenn, as manager, I know you're all about just getting the points on the board at the minute. We've said tonight that it wasn't necessarily a pleasing performance. Would you take ugly football but 3 points in every game this season?
I'll take winning football, whether it's ugly or not, Tony. That's what wins trophies. And again, like I've said, I'm repeating myself over and over again. We played some lovely football, 10 times better than what we played tonight over the last 4 years. But we won to 1 tonight. game playing that type of football. So it's horses for courses and whatever else. And touching on Westfield, we knew that, and I've said it before, we've got one of the hardest, if not the hardest, starts to the league this season in a very tough league, and that includes Westfield away on Saturday.
Brilliant. I'm sure we're all looking forward to it. Thanks for your time, guys.
Where are you going? I'm going to pitch. I need to take this back and get the flag. Come in.
Time.